Okay, friends, this is part mental, part physical, right? And hopefully maybe you just get a little ease after sitting in front of a computer all day or driving all day or whatever you're doing. So I want you to imagine that you have a pencil sticking out and a canvas above your head, and I want you to start to draw the infinity symbol, aka figure 8, above your head on the ceiling or the canvas that you have. If you want to get playful with it, what medium are you using? What color is the circle? Maybe multiple colors, right? But just go ahead and let that figure 8 start to move. Try not to be rigid, particularly in the neck. Hopefully this brings a little freedom there if possible. And now go ahead and try to go the other way. If you're like, I don't know, whatever way you're going, try to reverse it. And usually it doesn't go very well. I do this a lot, and that's the only reason that I make it look easy. My brain really struggles to try to find the figure 8 going this way. I find closing my eyes when I'm playing with this on my own to be a very helpful tool. And go ahead and let that go. Now, again, playing with the neck, you're going to turn your head to the right. Now, I want you to turn your eyeballs and look out of the right corner. Don't be harsh with them, don't force them anywhere, but just turn your eyes to the right side of your eye socket. You're going to keep them there even as you turn your head forward. So my eyes stay turning to the right even though my head turns forward. Now turn your eyeballs forward. I heard a teacher call this releasing the neck from the tyranny of the eyes, right? Because anytime we want to see something, the poor neck gets so jammed. So now go ahead and you're going to turn to the left. Turn your eyeballs back to the left. They're going to stay back. Keep turning the eyeballs to the left as you turn your head forward. Move pretty slow with that. Once your head is forward, turn your eyeballs forward. We're going to do that one more time. Turn your head to the right, nice and gentle, no big mission here. Turn the eyeballs to the right. Keep the eyeballs to the right. Turn the head left to the center, and then turn the eyeballs to the center. Turn the head to the left. Turn the eyeballs to the left. Keep the eyeballs to the left as you turn the head back towards right, towards the center. When the head is centered, turn the eyeballs back. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to roll one shoulder up and back and then the other. So one and then the other. And get them going in a nice little rhythm. Try to keep the arms and the hands and all the other stuff soft. And switch and go the other direction. Usually this is a lot easier than the figure 8 of the head. And then come to center. Now you're going to try to take your scapula, your shoulder blades, through a circle. So try not to move the spine. Let your shoulder blades move up. Let them move forward. They wrap around the side of the rib cage. They go down. They come together and come up. So go ahead and go a couple of times. And again, it's more about the shoulder blades. Yes, your shoulders are circling, but really pay attention to the scapula when you're doing this. And then try to go the other way. So they come together, they move down, they move out around the sides of the rib cage, up and down. And try not to move the spine with this one. Try to keep the spine pretty still and isolate the shoulder blades. Pause. Now your ribbies. Xiphoid process is the very bottom of my sternum, you know, different places for different people, but somewhere in that realm. I want you to go ahead and I want you to start to try to draw the infinity circle with your rib cage, which is going to be foreign and so hard for so many of you. Remember those circles that we do? I'm making it even more complex. And I don't know if you remembered the first time you tried to circle your ribs, but I do. It's a fun day to watch in class. Now pause. Now I want you to draw a figure 8 from your kidney side, right? So I want you to let your kidney, either one of them, move back and then try to move through a figure 8, letting your kidneys lead. And how does that change the experience? Maybe it's harder, maybe it's easier, maybe you're just doing circles because you're like, no. Moving down to the hippies. So have your feet a little wider than your hips. And again, you're going to start by letting one or the other of your hips move forward and try to draw the infinity circle or a figure 8 with your hips. Mentally, it might help you to think of a pencil dropping down to the floor from your pubic bone or tailbone and drawing the infinity circle with that pencil or whatever you're using, whatever medium, whatever color. Right? So right now I was asking the hips to move forward first. Now we're going to ask our tush, right? So let the tush start to move back and try to draw a figure 8, starting with your tush, your buttocks, if I was being more professional. I once had one of my teachers in my training who was evaluating me at the end of my training. I used the word bum, and he was just like, that is just so unprofessional to use the word bum. And I was like, oh, you should be in more of my classes, buddy. I say a lot of unprofessional things. Okay, so last but not least, we're gonna shake it out. You don't have to by any means. Some people feel so goofy, but I think we should let go of that, because not only does the lymphatic fluid start to flow through our system, but it energizes us for the most part, right? Most people I've ever worked with. So you can just simply bounce. You could slap your heels up and down, right? But I keep my ball mounds on the toes. And when you drop down, you can really define that and just let it be boom, 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 boom. You can keep your feet solidly on the ground and just simply shake. What is it? I like to get foolish, so hopefully you will get foolish with me and just let the body shake all over. Hopefully that was a good one to get up out of your chair and do another little stretchy with me. Namaste. Love you.